What's up, everyone? Hope you had a great Christmas and I hope you've had a lovely time off over this Christmas period. Some of us are back at work now and some of us are starting to think about work again, which sucks a little bit, but hey ho. It's awesome that we get to have this little time off this time of year just to sit back and chill out with our friends, family and loved ones and have a good time and reflect back on what we've done in the year, which is good, and all the different bad things and maybe what we can do better. I love it. I love this time of year because I think it's really, really important to find the time every now and then just to sit back and actually think about what you've done, because, you know, when you're full steam ahead all the time, it's so easy just to like not take anything in and sort of forget the things that you have done that maybe you should pat yourself on the back for. And it really does help when you're feeling a bit down, or you know, if you're feeling a bit depressed or feeling like you haven't done much, you know, we all do so many good things all the time, and you just have to learn to recognise those good things, whether it's little things. You know, you could have just held a door open for someone, or helped a friend out when they needed a lift, or loaned someone some money, or just made someone laugh, made someone smile. It's so important to sit back and think about those things. I know me personally, I'm terrible for this. I'll just be so like busy all the time, and my head's constantly, I'm cluttered from thinking all the time about work and non-stop learning songs and gigging and making these videos, that I don't sit down enough and just think, actually, what I did last week was pretty awesome. You know, I've done some awesome stuff this year, which I'm so thankful and grateful for. You know, I've done some of the best shows of my life this year. I've played some of the most high-profile gigs. I've played in some of the best sort of, you know, like little clubs and pubs. You know, it's not always about how fancy something is, it's about just having a good time. And this year has been full of that for me. I mean, there's been some downs, of course, but reflecting on the good times always helps. And you know, it makes you really grateful for what you have. And for me, I've sort of had an epiphany over Christmas that what makes me happy, I think the thing that makes me happiest besides drumming is sort of giving back to people. I get so much joy out of teaching and sort of passing on the sort of little wisdom that I have. I feel like I need to do a lot more of giving back, and you know, especially this time of year, it's really easy to sort of think about that, because when it's freezing cold and you know you've got loads of food in the cupboard waiting for you, and you walk around town and you see people homeless at Christmas, that super bums me out, man. It makes me depressed, and it makes me wish I did more to help people like that, or anyone in need. So I think a really, really big goal of mine for 2019, and something I hope you could all get involved in as well, is maybe just to do more to give back. I'm not really sure what I want to do yet, but I do want to plan something in 2019, something quite big, just to, you know, to give back to the community, to give back to people who need it, and maybe try and sort something out with all of my musician friends and get something going there. So I think that would be great, and it'd be nice to get you guys involved as well. But yeah, I'm ranting a little bit. I haven't written down what I'm going to say. Usually when I do these talking to camera videos, I write down what I'm going to say and it's all structured nicely, but today I just thought I'd have a little waffle on camera for you. Waffle's a weird word. Do you use that word where you're from? Do you say waffle when you're just like waffling on? I'm waffling about waffling anyway. I want to take you back to my first video of 2018, where I outlined some goals for the year. I think I said I wanted to get 300 subscribers, 3,000 views and some more drum covers, and I'm super proud that I managed to smash that goal within about 6 or 7 months of making that video. So I'm going to push myself a bit further for next year in terms of my YouTube goals. I'd like to hit 1,000 subscribers. I want to be a lot more consistent with my videos, and I also want to start doing a lot more collaborations with other YouTubers. Now, this is something I really struggle with, so I'd really love you to help me here and give me some input or some help. You know, it's all about helping each other and giving back. That's my big theme for next year. I find it really hard to discover other YouTubers in my local area or at my level doing a similar thing. So if you know of any, or if you know of any YouTubers that you'd love to see me collaborate with, try and hook us up. You know, leave a comment on their videos, leave a comment on my video saying, hey, you guys should work together, tweet us, whatever. It would be awesome. And, you know, I basically do this because it makes me happy, but you know, when I have a video that hits and people really enjoy it, I get even more pleasure out of it because I know that you guys are enjoying it too. So I want to make sure I'm making more content that you guys love. So I'm interested what your favourite videos even are. I mean, you know, I do quite a lot really. There's like vlogs, there's tutorials, there's gig footage, there's interview stuff. It's all over the place. So I just like filming stuff. And it's like this whole thing, 2018 has been a massive learning curve for me. I find it a bit cringy when I watch some of my videos from the start of the year, just because my camera skills and things and editing isn't as great. But you know, learning new skills is super important. So again, I'm waffling. Here we go. Goals for 2019. The 1,000 subs. More collaborations, just learn more, play more, practice more, and finally give back more to the people who I feel deserve it, and to you guys, and just to make sure that I carry on doing something that makes me happy. You know, I talk about this all the time. I think it's so important to find something that makes you happy and just do it all the time. You know, within reason, everyone can do that. I mean, I'm quite lucky to be in a position where I could quit my job a few months ago and start drumming full time, and it's done wonders for my mental health and my happiness. But I appreciate not everyone's in that position. You know, as much as I'm an advocate for do what you love and make it work, and everyone can do that, but maybe just don't jump straight into it if you're not really in a position to do so, because the last thing I'd want is for someone to be like financially crippling themselves. I mean, that's not cool. You know, if you can make time for something, you can always make time for something you love. You know, I believe in that a lot. I maybe don't sort of execute that and demonstrate that as much as I'd like to, but I think if you love something, you can always make time for it, or if you love someone, you can always make time for them. So these are the things I find super important. And I'm waffling again, but anyway, I hope you've all had a great year as well, and I hope, you know, you've got lots of cool things planned for the new year. This year's been so fun for YouTube. I've tried so many different things, and you know, some of it hits, some of it hasn't, but you know, some of my favourite videos are always the ones where I just maybe, you know, vlog and get to play a cool gig at the end of it. So again, let me know what your favourite videos are that I've done, and I'll try and do more of them for you. And yeah, until next time, this is my last video of the year. I'll start putting some videos out again in January. If you do want to see me in anything before the end of the year though, the Harley and Josh show did their end of year roundup podcast. We filmed it the other day. It's about an hour and a half long. They've got 4 of their favourite guests on from the last year, including myself, and it is pretty hilarious and it's really funny, so make sure you check that out. They'll be posting that on New Year's Eve, I believe, so check that out. Check their page out, give them a sub. They're awesome dudes, 2 of my best friends. So there we go. This has been my 2018. I hope you've had a rad one as well, and for the last time of 2018, whatever you're doing today, go out and smash it.